Okay, this is an educational video. Okay, so if you're trying to lose weight, okay, or you're trying to uh, have control over your body weight, right? Say you want to maintain weight, or you're trying to not gain fat, or you're trying to uh, have control over how much you eat. Okay, the way you do this is with water. Okay, so when if you're trying to lose weight, uh, you need to be in a caloric deficit. Okay, sorry. Uh, there's no fad diet in the world that has this secret ability to make you lose weight uh, other than having you be in a caloric deficit. And that is the most important factor to weight loss, but or fat loss being the key thing you want. But you know, okay, caloric deficit. But how do I get in a caloric deficit? Well, you eat less. But how do I eat less? I'm so hungry all the time. You eat less, or you have control over your appetite by drinking water. Okay, so you, as a man, you need around 3.7 liters of water a day, and as a woman, you need I think 2.9 liters of water a day. So why is water so important? Well, there's this chemical reaction called the hydrolysis reaction, and there's another one called the dehydration reaction, the water dehydration reaction. And what these do is they use the molecule H2O or water, and they water is used to have molecules and either put them together or pull them apart. And water is basically the reason why we are all alive. So if you look into, uh, I would say look into the FDA's uh, guidelines on water consumption. But if you're not wanting to read it yourself, I'll just tell you the highlights. Water is important because your body is 60% water. All right, that's what I've learned in physiology class. And you know, water gives our bodies the ability to move nutrients around, right? So your blood is basically water, and your cells are water, and uh, without it, you will die. So uh, it's like the most important nutrient uh, you need to consume, right? So if you're dehydrated, okay, say I think it's like a 1 to 3% dehydration rate, you will have lower cognitive function, and your body will slow down its metabolism, right? So what happens is uh, when you're dehydrated, your body will release ghrelin hormones so that you will consume something. So your body's most efficient way to get water is through consumption, and it doesn't tell you exactly you need to drink water. It will just say consume something. So the reason for this is because water is prevalent in every single organic molecule on Earth, right? So if it's a carbon molecule, it will have water that your body can extract from it, right? So it'll say it has a couple hydrogens and oxygens on it. It will pull those off so that you have water, okay? So if you're dehydrated, you're going to feel hungry, and you're probably going to eat something, right? Instead of drinking water. And if you don't get your body enough water in the most efficient way possible, you'll end up over consuming calories. Okay, so if say you're hungry at 2 a.m., what you really are is you're thirsty. So you should get out of bed and drink a glass of water or 2 glasses of water, and then use the restroom and go to sleep. I didn't understand this when I was in high school. So at 2 a.m., I would get in my car and drive to Whataburger and get like 4 sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits and two orders of hash browns and a large orange juice, right? And I would eat all that, and the orange juice probably gave me the most water, but I did get some water out of the the hash browns and the biscuits, but it was very inefficient. I probably would have gotten more water, say I just drank 2 glasses of water, but instead I ended up consuming 3,000 calories or 4,000 calories in the middle of the night just because I was dehydrated. And I didn't realize this, and my weight started to get out of control to where I ended up being 290 pounds. And when I started trying to lose weight, I didn't realize at the time why I was being so successful, but it was because I was drinking a lot of water. So what all fad diets have in common, whether it be paleo, keto, like like OMAD or like fasting. What all these things do is they allow you to lose weight because you're in a caloric deficit. But the reason why people say I don't actually feel that hungry, and like you'll be like, oh man, you're not eating as much. Like, how do you get away with all the hunger cravings? They're like, you know what? I'm actually not that hungry. It's because all those diet protocols have require you to drink more water. Now, when you're drinking a lot of water, your stomach's going to expand because it has water in it, and your body will release leptin hormones saying that you are satiated. So you just won't feel like you want to eat. But what happens is people get on those diets and they lose the weight, they lose like 40 pounds or whatever, and they get to where they want, and then they stop following the diet protocol. And along with not eating healthier foods, they also stop drinking water. They're not as cognizant of their water consumption anymore. And what happens is they become dehydrated, right? So during the diet protocols, you're probably going to be hydrated all the time, and you're going to eat less. But when you stop following the diet protocol, you're like, I'm happy with the way my body looks. I can eat whatever I want now, which you shouldn't. You should, but in moderation. But what happens is you stop drinking enough water, you become dehydrated, and then all of a sudden, without so you become dehydrated once you stop following the diet protocol, and unbeknownst to you, all of a sudden you just find yourself being hungry all the time. And you're like, I don't understand. And you just start gaining the weight slowly and slowly and slowly, and this is what happens with the diet rebound, right? That's why only 5% of people can lose the weight and keep it off, is because only 5% of people understand that you need to drink water all the time. And it's so simple and such an easy thing to implement into your lifestyle that will help you be able to have complete control over your body weight. Okay, so one way to get around this, or one way to be hydrated all the time, is when you wake up, the first thing you do is you drink a pint of water, or 2 glasses, right? 16 ounces, 2 cups. And it's going to suppress your appetite. You're going to feel full, right? You're dehydrated when you wake up, right? Because you haven't drank anything for 6 to 8 hours, right, during your sleep. So you're going to hydrate yourself. You're going to go to the bathroom, and then you're not going to want to eat right away. Okay? So you're off to the right foot, and then after you drink that water in the morning, whenever you feel hungry throughout the day, the first thing you do is you need to drink a cup of water, at least 8 ounces. Okay? And then once you drink that, then you make your food. Your stomach's gonna be full already, and you do need to eat, right? So you're gonna eat anyways, but you're gonna find yourself being full and not being able to eat as much as you normally would if you're dehydrated. Okay, so you're gonna find that your serving portions are gonna get smaller, right? And if you do this, if every time you get hungry throughout the day you drink a glass of water, and you drink a glass of water when you're eating, you're going to be hydrated. And an easy way to tell if you're hydrated or not is with your urine. So if you're going to the bathroom frequently, if you're having to urinate or pee at least probably 4 times a day, then just pay attention to the color of it and how opaque or clear it is. So you want it to be on the lighter side. All right. If it's dark, obviously you're dehydrated. So going to the bathroom frequently is a good thing, and that's pretty much how you implement it. Okay. So personally, I drink a gallon of water a day, and it really helps me be in control of how much I eat and have complete control over my body weight, right? So if I pick a number, I can get down or up to that body weight in complete control. And it's all because of water consumption and being hydrated, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So just please hydrate. There's this thing amongst doctors nowadays where people will say, "Oh, there's no actual recommendation on how many glasses of water you should drink." If you probably Google or look up on YouTube what doctors say about the 8 glasses a day of water, they're like, "You don't really need to do that. Just drink when you're thirsty." But that's dumb to me, because there's no the cue that your body gives you that you're thirsty is the same as being hungry. Okay, so it's really hard for people to, if they don't understand that those are the same cues, it's hard for people to realize that they're not necessarily in need of more calories. What they need is water. And I would say just drink water all the time. And you know, it will help you so much. I'm telling you, the majority of people, probably like 70 to 80% of the population, is always dehydrated. So it's a simple thing. Just try to drink more water, okay? And it doesn't have to be water. It can be carbonated water. It can be basically any liquid that doesn't have any calories in it, okay? So you can get hydrated by drinking a lot of Diet Coke or Diet Sprite or any diet drink. I mean, you can get hydrated from eating a bunch of patty melts, but the point is to use hydration as a tool to avoid over consuming calories, right? So, like I said in the beginning, being in control of your weight is about being in a caloric deficit, or being at the caloric maintenance level, or being in a caloric surplus, to either lose weight, maintain, or gain weight. And so if you want to be in control of that, you will think more clearly, right? Lower cognitive function if you're dehydrated. You'll have your brain will function better if you're hydrated, right? So you'll make smarter choices in your work life and in in the nutritional aspect of your life, right? So you're going to be able to think, you're going to be able to make better choices on what you eat. So yeah, that's it. Just the point of this video, I hope you got it. It is to drink more water. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching.